just gonna do. Fine. A while since I. Oh, that guy's got a butt. What?
In your file?
First thing.
Oh. Got a butt. Yeah, well, people do tend to have butts. With Twitch's new TOS, would you even be able to like live stream timed drawings using that reference site? Probably not, hey?
Oh, not if you're.
Yeah.
Fine.
Yeah, no, I was just thinking about that. I'm like, oh yeah, you probably can't even like stream that.
Buttons. Very. No, out of practice.
That's okay. I've been drawing all day, and then we, like went to go have food, and now coming back, and I'm like, ooh, I need to warm up all over again. Well, missing both streams. All the streams. Every stream. And then also vibing in all the streams.
It's been a long time since I.
Oh yeah. That definitely is a booty. That's okay. This thing I'm inking right now, the old sketch was too long, so I needed to shrink it. Fire was suffering from long torso syndrome. Yeah, he was so pasta-y. Or string bean. Oh yeah, the Automod doesn't like anything. It's a very picky Automod. Yeah, it does hate Union. Specifically you.
I forgot my mic was like not anywhere near my face.
Oh, that makes it a little trickier.
Yeah, I'm sure it was very easy to hear everything that I was saying.
This file is too big. It's so slow, and it makes my computer fans go brr.
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 Whole half of the body is in shadow. Is like shadow.
Hey, Court.
Yes.
How tan do you imagine Carter is?
He can be pretty tan. He spends a lot of time in the sun.
Is he like Kelton dark or like?
Oh no. He's a white ass white dude.
He's still pretty white, right? Okay, so
like he's a tan white dude, but you know.
Okay.
He
trying
probably got
to figure out what Kyre's skin tone would be.
Yeah, well his skin is probably pretty aged, given that he doesn't wear sunscreen. That's a dick. Like it changed and I looked over and I was like, ah.
Well, we'll try this. This might be too dark, but
Neck and then his shoulders.
yeah, we'll try that.
His arm is making a weird shape, that's for sure. Draw what you see, not what you know. And lesson from
Carter's
middle
got brown
school.
hair, right?
It's like brownish blondish.
Brownish blondish. Okay.
His arm is so interesting. Like it is a shape. And this man's torso is also a shape. And he's got a butt.
He's got a butt.
Nah, it's a little too far away, but that's okay. That's an old man butt. The thing I really like about this like figure drawing site is that like you're always gonna find something that's visually interesting to like look at, and it might not be like a practical pose that you're gonna use, but it's so easy to learn things from things that aren't normal.
Mm-hmm.
I can see his muscle structures. I think his ear is here. Head is there. Yeah. Shift to smaller shapes. Way his back folded up.
Keep flipping my canvas and then it throws me off when I try to navigate.
Why do you keep doing that?
Eyes.
Switching your canvas. Who would ever? Oh my god, this guy's like completely covered up by cloth, so I have to like figure out where his body is underneath it. And it's not like, oh, it's just a little bit of cloth. It's like, oh no, this is like a full-on like drapery kind of thing going on.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, where's his everything? I can see toes, and I can see. I've screwed it up. Like that. Yeah, I can see toes and elbow. And like, that's pretty much it.
Toes. For some people, that's all you need to see.
Des is in the chat. What?
Not yet.
I miss Des.
I do miss Des too, yeah.
Fix this. That's flipped up like that, and then there's like a thing there. Okay, well, that was an attempt. Oh my god. I'm catching up on chat because I wasn't paying attention to it because I was caught up in drawing. And the mention of the Georgia Peach just makes me think about that tower that we passed. It just had like a little micro. The little peach tower with just like the micro peen, which was just so funny.
Talking about.
You were in the car when we did that, I think. Was that? Oh, that was me on my way to meet June for the concert, for the Crane Wives concert. Okay, yeah, I took a picture of it, or I like posted a link to it, because it was genuinely like really funny. Also, that's not how arms work. That girl's arm was too short, and then her other arm, like back here, and we got fingers, and she's got half sleeves. There's like a little bit of this, and then she's got like a face. Yeah, I'll find it and show it to you, Lynn, because it was pretty fucking funny. Hair. She's got a foot back here. You said Twitch doesn't like Lynn stream? That must mean that Lynn's having issues because she was kind of crunchy in Discord earlier.
I mean, I don't think I've had any issues. Like,
It said Twitch no like your stream.
yeah, but I don't know what that means.
Oh, this is intense. Yeah, action pose. 2 minutes. Already can't even draw the head. Okay. Arm. And thumb. Finger. Fingers wrapped around. Hello.
Hello. I've invaded.
You have invaded. How's it going?
Pretty good. How about for you?
Well, you know, I slept like 16 hours and still feel like garbage.
I'm sorry, dude. You've inspired me to doodle.
Good. Well, this pose is fun. There's no hand. There's no other hand. The hand just disappears into nothingness.
I doodled Nin a little alligator and sent it to her.
An alligator for Nin.
One might even say a ninigator.
Oh yeah, this.
A ninstigator.
Oh no.
An instigator's good.
An Instagram. Oh boy. Okay, this dude's like this.
It's gonna be really hard to encourage Nin to use social media when all the social media platforms are combusting.
Terrible.
Yeah. I mean, I I don't think Blue Sky is as much of a haven as everyone is pretending it is, but it's still a market improvement over all the other options. I still get inundated with a lot of political shit, even though I've said like multiple times I'm not interested in political shit, but
Do you
I
get
just
linen
don't like.
dated?
Yeah, I get inundated. It's just there's no way to avoid it at this
Yeah.
point. Because even the most like chill, wholesome like art people that I've followed still every now and then bring up political stuff, and I'm like, I get it.
Yeah, well, it affects their daily lives.
Yeah.
Very no wacky staff. His torso is now far too short, or far too long, but I don't care.
You know what really pissed me off? The other day I doodled in my like regular notebook a cute little Feywish sprite from the game that I've been playing. And then I was like, "Oh, that's really cute. I'll redraw it on my tablet." Yeah, no, it didn't look half as cute. It was just a mess, and I was like, "Cool."
That's the way it be. That's exactly
Yeah.
what art be like.
Fickle.
It's always the worst when you like have a sketch and it looks really good, and then you go and you take it to the next logical steps, and then it doesn't look as good. Like it's a bit of figuring out how can you actually make that happen. How can you make it still feel the same, or at least feel close?
That's
I
why
don't
I
know
hate
what I'm
inking.
doing. I'm just making my shit.
Yeah.
That's how I feel 99% of the time. The other day I just was like, I'm gonna doodle dogs in like as many styles as I can think of, it just like stupid looking. So I did a whole page of doggy doodles.
Doggy doodles are good. If I ever need to like get better at like one specific thing, I go to like the figure drawing sites and I just draw the thing that I like am focused on learning how to draw better.
On I would just be drawing everything.
Nah, like if I'm like, I need to get better at this part of the leg, then I would just be drawing that leg. And I wouldn't draw any other like portion of the body. It would just be the leg.
Leg.
It's like that was always more interesting to me, and then attempting to like draw everything, and it's like, oh, I don't want to draw everything.
I'm doing a leg study of leg.
Like drawing legs, but like knees give me trouble at sometimes.
Sometimes knees just be like that.
Like why this knee be this way?
Court of Knees would know about that. She could speak to the knees for you, Lynn. Like the Lorax who speaks for the trees, Court just speaks for the knees.
I am the Courtlax. I speak for the knees. That is a very interesting muscular structure.
Oh, Court got to learn what cypress knees were while we were in Japan.
Oh?
Yeah. We went to
They're tree knees.
Yeah, they're tree knees. Yeah. We went to a botanical garden that had cypress trees, and they all had knees, and I got really excited, and then I got to explain what cypress knees are to Courtney. And then we took a picture of her with the cypress knees.
Were the tree's knees the bee's knees?
Oh, they were some pretty good looking knees, I tell ya. I appreciate tree knees.
I appreciate trees. Did I tell you that Odd is trying to grow a sweet gum bonsai tree now?
Oh,
Outside, inside,
Inside?
why?
So I got him that bonsai tree a while back. That wasn't actually a bonsai. It's a shrub. It's not a tree at all. It's a shrub.
oh,
It's closer it's closer to like a ficus or something like that.
Mm.
So he was like, well, how hard can bonsai really be? And I was like, difficult. And he goes,
That's
yeah.
hard for him.
He was like, yeah, but I want to try. So he was Googling good starter bonsai trees. And one of the ones that he found was a sweet gum tree. Well, we have a lot of sweet gum trees in our yard. So he was working that day and he was like, hey, will you go outside and pick up as many sweet gum balls as you can find? And I was like, sure. So I went and I gathered as many sweet gum balls as I could find for about 10 minutes. I filled up a bucket and I was like, this is enough. And then I brought them inside, and the way that you harvest the seeds from the balls is you just beat the shit out of them on a table. And so for
I'm sure
like
your dogs love that.
oh yeah. For like well they're little and like the dogs love chewing them up, so every time I would finish
Mm.
with one, they'd be like, is for me. But so we spent like 20 minutes with these fucking tiny spiky tree balls, just hitting them full force on the table. And we got about 30 of the teeny weeny seeds. And he buried them, and we're going to see if any of them sprout.
This is the same guy who wanted to start a candle business.
Yeah.
There's still time.
I am just here to facilitate and help how I can. If he wants to do some silly shit, I'm here for it. I'm all about that silly shit.
But okay, that's quite a lot of figure drawing. Not too
Quite a
bad.
lot of butt.
Lots of butts.
Bootylicious. I don't know what I want to draw. The problem I have whenever I'm like, I'm gonna draw something, I don't fucking know what to draw.
Figure drawing. That's what I'm doing.
I should make something for Emma. I like drawing little emotes for Emma's streams.
Emote's good.
Yeah, I drew the Humpty Dumpty for her stream, and I love it so much. It's so stupid. Can I? I don't think it'll let me send it here.
Oh, this leg is not long enough. I see. And the hand looks.
Did you like the Animorphs books when you were a kid?
Never read them.
Oh. I'll take that as a no then. Lynn, did you?
I remember seeing them, but I don't think I ever read them.
They were. JonTron just put out a video about the Animorphs TV show that they made based off of the book series, and he referred to the books as zoo books, but with slightly more plot, and I lost my absolute shit.
New books, but with plot. That's actually pretty
But just
funny.
a little more.
Man, I used to be like the biggest book fair kid. I loved book fairs.
One of the most in trouble I've ever gotten in my life was my parents used to have a one of those jugs for a water thingy that they would put their change in when I was a kid. And it was supposed to be
Mhm.
the quote Disney fund. I knew, even at the ripe age of 9 years old, that we were never gonna go to fucking Disney. And that
And they still
fund,
never did.
nope, and that fund was never going to actually be used for Disney. So I also absolutely adored book fairs. I was always in the library. I always wanted the books. I was like, let's fucking go. So one day I was like, fuck it. They're not gonna use this money for me and my siblings. They're gonna use it for something boring like bills or some shit. Or some dumb shit my dad would waste money on. So
Because he
I
would. All the time.
oh yeah. So I took the quote unquote Disney fund and I counted out $25 in quarters. And I was like, all right. And I took that to the book fair. And damn, dude, I felt like the coolest kid in school because I was just like,
You're like,
that
I'm
book?
committing crimes. I'm so cool.
No, the crimes notwithstanding, the cool part was I got to buy shit because up to that
Oh,
point, I had never bought anything at a book fair. I'd only ever
right.
been able to look. So I was just like, I'm gonna buy this and I'm gonna buy that. I spent every cent. And I was so happy. And I still have one of those books because it was a journal. Because I was really into the series of unfortunate events. And
Right.
Lemony Snicket had a journal that had come out called let me just grab it. What is it called? I have it on hand here.
Oh, this is terrible. Very badly
Here it
done.
is.
Good job.
It was called The Blank Book. And I bought it and I wrote tons in this. I used it as a journal. But I didn't use it for a journal like a normal kid. Like it wasn't a diary. It was a journal of my of my imaginary like universe that I was writing with my friends. And yeah, it was very cringe.
Analog roleplay.
It wasn't even okay, so
You want to talk about analog roleplay?
it wasn't even role play. It was more a shared delusion
Mm.
because I I had a tiny cult going on in middle school.
Oh.
Oh, you guys were. That's right. You guys were like really into like Charmed or something.
Yep.
I could picture you as a cult leader. That makes sense to me.
I had convinced like 3 or 4 other children that magic was real and that they were witches, and it was a whole thing. And that was what I wrote about in my little journal. And so I found it when we moved and I was like, "Oh my god, I forgot about this. Oh no."
That's funny.
It's so cringe. I think back on it now and I'm just like, what the fuck was wrong with me? What the fuck was wrong with the people who were like, "Oh yeah, that makes complete sense." And this was also
children.
this was also the time when Twilight had just come out and we had just read those books.
Yeah.
So very impressionable, very weird kids, middle school. absolute dorks.
That carried on to high school. We were still dorks.
Oh yeah, I would say I'm still a dork. I don't think
Well,
I'll
if the
ever grow
shoe
out of.
fits.
I don't think I'll ever really grow out of being a dork.
Well, I know I haven't because I had a fucking 14-hour dream about being bullied by popular kids. That never bullied me, by the way.
Which popular kids?
It's from our high school. I'm not gonna say their names because I'm streaming, but
Were the details in the
I didn't put all the
post?
details in the post that I made, no. Okay, I think this is enough, like, life drawing things.
You'll have to tell me about this dream. I used to have dreams about specifically Miss Cox's class.
Yeah, I didn't have any dreams about her class.
I used to have a recurring dream about Miss Cox's class. Isn't
Please
that
don't say our teachers'
stupid?
names on stream.
Sorry. But yeah, I used to have recurring dreams about our English. Or actually just random like high school moments would pervade my dreams.
They would be happening sometimes. To find the dumbass elder. There they are.
Dumbass
Rainbow Brigade.
Yeah, the Rainbow Brigade. That's what we called them.
Yes. Yeah, if you color them, I can
They're
add them to my
they're
list.
on a very yellow piece of paper.
Yeah. So they need to be drawn not on yellow piece of paper. Oh yeah, look at that.
Yeah, it's very yellow.
Yeah. I was gonna
Well, if
try
you
and
just-
find the Roshka that you drew for me, Lynn.
Oh,
Ages and ages ago.
I don't know where that is.
It's on a notebook somewhere.
I can ink those later, so if you want to just figure out what colors they are, that'd be helpful.
Yeah.
Or you can ink them, whatever you want to do.
Honestly, they're not. None of this is bad. I can ink these.
No.
This is one of the one of the few things that holds up. This is the old people of the castle. Yeah, I'll throw some herbal inks down on them. That's fine.
I still need to pull like all my old shit off of DeviantArt and decide what's gonna get redrawn.
Oh, DeviantArt.
It's interesting because I wasn't even logged in when I went and looked up my old account. So of course I got to see, you know, like, oh, what are they promoting on the, you know, like uncurated for you front page or whatever.
Uh-huh. Was it just porn?
Yeah. No.
This is AI.
Oh.
I'm sure there was AI. I couldn't tell just from a cursory glance. But the thing that stood out to me was there was a bunch of like, it's not even artwork. It's like those inspirational Bible quotes.
Oh no!
that are just over top of like stock images within some cursive font. There were a lot of that, and I was like, did DeviantArt get infiltrated by Christians while we were gone? I was like, what happened?
The bar is in hell, which is funny because they're trying to talk about heaven and shit.
I was so thrown off. I was like, this does not belong on DeviantArt. Like this stuff belongs on Facebook. What is this doing here?
I know what I want to do. I want to do a new profile picture for myself.
DeviantArt still advertises itself as like the biggest #1 art community.
Girl.
Which it's not wrong. It's just it's sad that that's true.
Is Lynn crunchy for you too, Mist?
Yeah, a little bit. Crunch, Lynn.
You're not crunchy for me. So I don't know what's going on.
They said that the sound on your stream isn't working.
Not working.
Yeah, it's intermittently not working.
Doesn't say that there's any problems.
That means nothing.
Twitch is a functional software. Or not software, website. OBS is a functional software.
Is this man wearing an apron? Yes, he's wearing an apron. I couldn't even tell what he was wearing. Lynn out here inking with like nice lines. Everything is smooth. Me like, yep, it's inked.
Them some lines. They bet, you bet, baby.
I'm out for this bit. I still really like my old man gardener.
Yeah. He
Yep.
grumpy. He
His name is-
grumpus.
His name is Monet and he tends to the flowers.
That's adorable.
And he will fight you if you mess with his flowers.
Valid.
He will hit you with his pitchfork or his broom or whatever he has available. Oh, he's got a hat. That's what he's holding.
Yeah, it's upside down.
Oh, you think I remember what I did in 2014?
I like how I can interpret your squiggles better than you can.
You've gotten good at interpreting my squiggles.
Yeah, well, it's kind of funny when I go and I work on pages and I'm like, you've just drawn like a circle or just like a couple sticks and I'm like, oh yeah, that's a person. Especially with like the backgrounds, it's very funny.
You
Like
just
that
have to,
right
like,
there, that's a
interpret.
people.
I
Just
can
interpreting.
translate court squiggles. I'm fluent in court squiggles.
Somebody has to be.
It's definitely useful considering the role I play in the comic making process. Be very hard to do my job if I could not figure it out. I think it helps that like half the time my own sketching is like incomprehensible nonsense, so I'm just used to figuring it out.
Yeah.
And look, this man looks like a Boondocks character, which is probably what I was going for.
Oh, you know what?
What?
I'm muttering to myself. I was like, I have some reference pictures that I had been saving for the next time that I drew, and I just forgot. Import from device. There we go. Oh god, that's terrible.
Yeah. All right. That's that actually.
Yeah, it looks fine. What's the Nin up to?
Pitchfork is certainly a pitch. Nan is just existing in a dimension, I guess.
Yeah, I don't know how delayed the stream is, so I can't tell.
Hey, Nin, what the fuck is up?
Oop. What are you working on?
She's playing Halo.
Oh, playing Halo. With stars. Oh,
Her bestie.
yeah. The protagonist. the main character.
Yeah, breaks are good.
But also excitement about colors.
And art always good. Oh, I forgot what a Wolverine haircut this motherfucker has.
He is very hairy.
That's okay. Not enough characters with facial hair.
Is his dragon form hairy?
Probably.
Okay. I can't remember if you ever drew the Elder's dragon's forms or not.
Oh, no.
I feel like you did.
I did not.
Oh, okay. I could do that.
Yeah, you can do that. I've got a drawing of a potential
You can
version.
do that. Yeah, you do it.
Yeah. No, well, you can draw dragons better than I can, so. I've got one version of Cormac's dragon form, because that one artist that does dragons and stuff that's always at, like, DragonCon. Very fucking... You... The one who draws in a style that is reminiscent of, Jessica Pfeffer. That lady. I had her do a dragon of him in a book somewhere.
Yes, Jessica Pfeffer. The lady. The legend. The jerk to a bunch of children.
I need context.
You don't know that story? Okay.
No.
So back in DeviantArt days, I was a volunteer staff member of one of the largest dragon artist groups. And we had a policy about, like how many pieces a single artist could submit to the group's gallery for like showcase. And it applied to everyone equally, right? And we mostly to prevent that gallery from being flooded with all of, like one person's artwork and to help showcase like smaller creators, right?
Right.
Well, this pissed off Jessica Pfeffer, who, like was very much on DeviantArt. DeviantArt was like one of her main platforms. And as Neon Dragon or whatever. And this is the published fantasy, how to draw dragons, how to draw fantasy characters, like books being sold and purchasable, like in bookstores, because bookstores were still a thing as well. And yeah, so she got really miffed with us. And apparently was like saying lots of like shitty things to the other people who were running this community because we told her that we had a limit on the limit in particular was like if you had already shared a specific piece of artwork to like 5 other groups across DeviantArt, you couldn't put it in our gallery. That's what the limit was. So of course she's been putting her art in every single dragon related gallery that she could get her hands on. And so when we found that out, we were like, okay, well, we're not going to feature these works that you already have in 5 other galleries in our gallery, because it's like you're already getting promoted by these other galleries. And yeah, so she was pissed off about that.
Wow.
Yeah.
Some people, man.
To be fair, like she had to deal with a bunch of BS on that site too, because there was this one person who decided to pick a fight with her, because she had drawn a dragon tiger hybrid, and so this person, in their infinite wisdom, was like, oh, I'm gonna accuse her of art theft, because they're like a dragon tiger hybrid, like that's my idea, she stole my idea, blah 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 blah, and we were all looking at them like, what the fuck are you
Bruh.
on about? It's like,
Oh,
you were
yeah.
not the first person to think about this, and it's like, don't go after someone who's that much bigger than you. What are you doing?
That's so foolish.
No one has ever thought of this before me.
Oh, it's pretty funny because of course, like DeviantArt is full of, like the people who are original OC don't steal, like
Right.
so it was always really funny when you'd get those people get all up in arms about that kind of stuff. But of course, like DeviantArt also fostered that whole like adoptables community, or trend, which apparently is still going on today. I did not know that.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. My
Yeah.
favorite
I did not know adoptables
artist...
are still a thing.
Yeah. There's a guy that I still follow to this day. I check on his stuff occasionally. It's Timothy Henry on DeviantArt. He's the only person I still look at on DeviantArt because he does adoptable outfits, and they're just fucking gorgeous.
I've never understood, like, I've never understood the adoptables market. I don't know, like in my brain, I kind of like, in modern context, I kind of equate it to like the early version of NFTs.
Well, I really like his designs for outfits. Like, let me just share it in.
There's some in the reference channel in the werewolf server.
Yeah, but I just went to his channel, like, or his page. Like, these suits are hot as fuck, and I love them. And like, a lot of his outfits are just really cool.
Oh yeah, I've seen this guy's stuff before.
Yeah, you've probably seen
I've referenced this guy's stuff before.
Yeah, because it's fucking good.
Yeah, no,
His outfits are phenomenal.
Court, you might remember the artwork that I did of the Eladrin courtesan from Emberwind. Her dress was based off of a design that this guy did.
Ah,
nice.
I do remember.
Yeah,
because we saved her from a guy.
His art is one of my favorite things. Like, I
guess I don't understand. Like, I guess adoptables might, like, either these types of people don't take commissions, and this is their way of like doing commissions without actually doing commissions. Like, I don't know.
Well, the
whole
funny
adoptables format is,
yeah, you're getting super
weird.
crunch.
Okay.
All I know is I really like that he will, if you buy one of his adoptables, you can be like, hey, will you draw this character in that outfit? And he will. And it's pretty cool. Like, I think you pay extra for
I could see doing that. I don't know. I don't get where the value is otherwise.
Yeah, I just really love the outfits. I've never wanted to buy any of them because he auctions them, and people on DeviantArt are voracious, and I don't want to get it. I don't want to get any of that mess.
Yeah.
But like, his art is just so pretty. I love it so much.
Well, Court showed me something that someone, an artist friend, was doing, where they would like they did it as a promotion, where they had a bunch of bases that they had drawn, and then they would let you like pick from those bases for a commission or whatever, but they'd still draw your character, It's just
Uh-huh.
like you got to pick from a gallery of poses, essentially. And
each
I was
pose
like,
was a
that's an
different
interesting
cost
idea.
based on how complex they were.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what
So
that's what
I
Sasha
thought
did.
that was an interesting way to do it. It does kind of give the person buying something like a better idea of what they're gonna get.
And you don't have to
Oh,
do
yeah.
as much drawing because drawing.
Yeah, you've already basically done the sketch, yeah.
Keston was gonna be green, but he doesn't have to be green because Garen's green.
Where's he from again?
He's from the island formerly known as Lactaline. From Fantasy
He
8.
could be like teal or
Oh yeah,
blue.
Teal would work.
Teal
Or he could-
boy!
Some like tropical fish color.
He's not a sea dragon. He's like a lung dragon.
Yeah, I think teal then.
Teal works for me. Because Ellery is gold.
Yes, I believe
And
so.
her dress is red. I just know what color her dress is. Like she's got a red and gold color scheme. And Cormac has a blue and white color scheme.
Mhm.
Oh, I forgot to finish Boday's apron. Just hanging out by
You
the wayside.
dingus.
I'm very good at what I do. It's been a long time since I've inked. Mostly because I don't love it.
Yeah. That's valid. I think that's valid.
It's valid.
Well, luckily for you, I do like inking.
Yeah, lucky for me. Lynn's like, hell
I do
yeah,
need to
I'll
take
ink.
breaks from it sometimes because it's focus.
Man has a very flat nose, which was intentional. What else? Oh, flat nose.
Oh, I should send you that video I was telling you about earlier, Court Stars video. I think you'd get a kick out of it.
Which one?
The one where she's talking about how her comic has changed over the 9 years.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, I'm like, this is all too relatable.
the chopping block.
Yeah.
You trying to cut more characters. Me, stop it! The cast is nothing now. You can't cut everybody. They're there.
Yes, I can.
No, you can't. We cut 2 characters, and you're like, what if it was more? And I'm like, stop! They serve a purpose. It's okay. Oh, my man has, like, little stringy hairs. Okay. That makes sense. He is a bit of a string bean.
Look, the more characters we have, the more characters we have to draw.
That's okay.
She's right, you know.
Having more characters is not a problem. As long as we give them purpose and we don't take away from the main characters and overbloat things like some series.
Mhm. Why do I like nothing that I'm drawing today?
Because you're probably out of practice.
Well, that goes without saying, but out of practice, that means you have to be in practice at any point.
Yeah, well, you were drawing for a little bit until you falling
I
out of
was trying-
practice.
I was trying to do at least a doodle every day, and that didn't last long.
That thing
Hard to keep that
I've
up.
tried to do for like millions of years and never accomplished. I didn't even keep up with that in college. When I was drawing basically every day. 'Cause you just sometimes get sick of it, man.
Yeah. Felt. I'm gonna take this image and see if I can make something I like from it.
Ah, I don't like inking
Oh
because it
my
hurts
God.
my wrist.
Oh, yeah, no, that doesn't help, does it?
Ow!
Don't push so hard.
I'm not pushing hard. That's the problem. I'm just it's the way I've got to hold the pen to make the lines.
Nin said Lynn ominously hovering over the cast with scissors.
Yeah. I'll do
Can
it.
she stop?
I'll do it again.
We've already cut so many.
I know. We're good for now. I'll let you know when I think of someone
For
else to cut,
now.
though, as I continue to read all the the old role plays. Look, we talked about bringing some cut characters back. You know, we've had that discussion, so I'm not completely psychotic.
Completely.
Yeah, only somewhat psychotic.
I don't even remember who we thought about bringing back.
Then no one.
You wanted to bring back the grayskin shapeshifter.
Oh yeah, I wanted to bring back Geo. Because he's
Yeah.
adorable.
Do you remember what gen he was in?
Pretty sure it was Gen 1. Because
Was it
the
Gen
only
1?
gray
Okay.
skins we had were in Gen 1.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
He could be Zach's apprentice. He was Zach's partner. But he could be apprentice.
Yeah, I wonder if it might make more sense to have him show up in Gen 2 instead.
Mm-hmm.
And also have Daru bully him a lot.
Oh, she would totally bully him.
Yeah.
Here, babysit the kid. No. Like, too bad.
I'm tired of this, Grandpa. That's too
damn
damn
bad.
bad. I referenced that in one of Flair's streams the other day, and one other person got it, and everyone else was like, "What are you talking about?"
Lame. I've never
I
even
don't
seen
think
what
I know
it's
what
from.
that's from.
It's from Holes.
Oh.
Yep, I haven't seen Holes.
You haven't seen Holes?
Miss, there's a lot of movies I haven't seen. Oh my god, speaking of movies that we haven't seen, I made Devadio and Kitty watch Knowing yesterday. And I don't know if you've ever seen that movie, but it's not good.
No, I haven't.
But it has left an impact on my psyche. Because the twist is just so hilarious.
Isn't that a Shyamalan?
No, it's not.
Amalam.
No, it's the Nick Cage movie where he's like, there's these numbers mean
Oh,
things.
the numbers. Right.
Yeah. So if you haven't seen that, I would absolutely like to make you watch it. because it's not so bad that I would never watch it again, because clearly I watched it again willingly.
Mm-hmm.
And there's enough going on that it's like, okay, this is generally interesting in the beginning.
Yeah.
And then just the last part of it kind of goes off the rails in a way that's just really fun for me to watch other people be like, what's happening? Also, you should check iconic quotes, because I forwarded what Devadio said, because there's a scene where the main character gets like flashbanged
Mm-hmm.
by opening. Wait, pause. Did you watch Subservient with us?
No.
Girl. You want to talk about bad movies? Subservient was so bad, and it wasn't even fun bad.
Oh no.
It fell into the, as June put it, camp of Megan Fox hot, and ergo we have to do hot girl things with Megan Fox, even though it serves nothing. So there, I can't even start. There's no way I'm going to be able to set this up in a way that makes sense. So never mind. That's just a contextless quote until you've seen both movies.
Okay.
Yeah, it was really something.
Was it a movie of all time?
It was a movie of all time. I hate inking.
Ink.
Not even like that bad sometimes, but I don't do it nearly as nicely as Lynn does it. But I also do it way faster because I don't do it very nice.
God damn it.
You can have quality or you can have quantity.
I've done a lot of drawing today. I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, in my universe, you can't have both. My lines are wobbly. Also, yes, you do so much damn drawing. And I'm proud of you. I don't.
One of us has to make content.
I'm trying. I'm sorry that the depression has hit me.
It be doing that.
Okay, I think I'm gonna take a break from inking. Let's throw some colors on these suckers. Yeah, I didn't ink any of these people. Okay, Cormac's got like a purplish blue hair. More blue, kind of indigo. Oh no, I'm not gonna be able to just hit fill.
This is why I spend more time on the inking, so that the coloring's easier.
It would have been garbage regardless. Because, Photoshop.
Well, you can, if you crank your close. Oh yeah, you're not working in Clip Studio. Never mind.
Yeah,
I don't know how to do it in Photoshop. I'm sure there's a way to do it in Photoshop.
I just turn the tolerance down, see what happens. That helps. This is not good enough. There we go. Give him dark hair. It doesn't have to be perfect. I roughly colored in these suckers like they're not even fully colored. Give him a lavender colored skin. Oh yeah, look at that.
Oh jeez, he's so purple.
Yeah, he's purple.
Purple.
Okay, he can be purple. Oh, I don't know what to do with him. Let's do some kind of blue.
I'm blue.
Girl, are you good?
I'm fine.
She's just evolving into nonsense.
You
I
sound like Jeff, the shark.
Who's Jeff? Oh, the shark.
Jeff the land shark.
Why do people have an issue with the land shark? I don't understand.
I don't know. That's his ultimate in Marvel Rivals is that he can eat people. And
Yeah.
so lots of people just yeet the team off the stage after they eat them, which is very funny. I don't have a problem with the land shark. I think he's cute. I'm gonna do a light colored cape or a dark colored cape. Doo-doo-doo. Oh, that's a nice brown. I like that brown. We're gonna keep that brown. Need to reuse it somewhere. This. Yeah. Miss, did you ever play Hades?
No, I bought it, but I never played it.
I can't believe you never played it. You should. Do it. If you liked Cult of the Lamb, there are elements of Hades you're really gonna like.
Okay.
Also, fuck the dagger and fuck the hammer. Give me an axe anytime. I didn't even like the axe, but then I got nothing but axe for the first 6 hours of my game, and I just became so accustomed to the axe that I fell in love with it.
That's funny.
And its heavy attack is really good. You just yeet it. It's so good. I'm like, I am Rodan! And then I added him to my cult.
Nice.
I got the bull, and I was like, oh, you're Rodan. Also, my second time fighting Calamar. Yeah, my second time fighting Calamar, I no-hit him.
Nice.
June was so mad. She was like, it took me so many tries. Not just to beat him, but to no-hit him. And you did it on your second try. And I was like, yeah, to be fair, the build that I had for this was kind of busted. Because, of course, my favorite... oh, whoops. My favorite tarot card to get is the one that when you roll into people, you damage them.
Yeah.
It's so good. And I know that there's an achievement for, like, get all tarot cards, but I'm like, why would I do that when the selection of tarot cards I have right now, it's very small and I can get everything I would ever want.
Okay. I think what I'm gonna do,
I just
I'm
need
gonna
to
make a new
no-hit.
dock, and I'm gonna move all the, kind of separate the characters out by generation. I think is what I'm gonna do.
Yeah, if your dock's too big, then do that.
Yeah, I think that's gonna be the
That's your play.
play here.
I'm doodling. I finally figured out something I wanted to doodle. I'm doodling one of my favorite outfits from Infinity Nikki.
The game that you've basically 100%ed.
Yeah.
How big is this dock? Okay, it's 20
I think
inches
it
by
was
20
Devadio
inches.
yesterday being like, well, hasn't Miss been playing this other game? And I'm like, no, I'm pretty sure she beat it.
technically speaking, the game is I haven't beaten it because it has only been out for a month and I'm caught up to what is out so far. But yeah.
Yeah. I was like, yeah, she spent like a month playing it nonstop and just ran out of things to do.
Yeah. So I'm to the point now where I'm just held back by the things that they're like time limited. Like there's a currency that you can pay real money to fill up, but if you want to do it the free way, you have to wait like 24 hours for the whole meter to fill up, and it takes a shit ton of it to do anything useful. So basically, I log in once a day, use that, do a couple of random things, and then log out until I can get more of that currency. Fulfilling gameplay, I assure you.
Yeah, you should never play a gacha game.
It is a gacha game.
But you should never play another gacha game. Because, like, at least Genshin and Star Rail have, like, so much fucking content. Even just in the first, like, expansion.
Yeah.
It's kind of nutty. And I'm like, Genshin was a lot of fun. Until I got bored with it. And Lynn got so far in Genshin in, like, a week.
Well, that's my thing. Like, Emma was making fun of me because I was like, "Oh yeah, I've done this and this and this," and I was like, "Oh yeah, I'm level 50 and I've maxed this, this, and this," and she's like,
Girl, are you good? And you're like, no, I'm jobless and bored.
She was like, "Have you been eating?" And I was like, "Yeah."
I promise I've eaten. Oh no. Those lines are broken, so it selected so much.
Well,
That line is also broken. Well, at least Photoshop selection tool isn't trash. It could be worse. Like, you get a select subject tool now, which is nice.
That's not cream.
Oh yeah.
That is yellow.
He is teal and yellow. Teal and orange. Classic Lung Dragon colors. And his eyebrows go off his face.
Classic.
Let's see. So we have a gold dragon, a red dragon, a teal dragon, a lavender dragon, a green dragon, a blue dragon. Two blue dragons? Yeah, because Getnan is some description of blue.
That is not the color I chose. Love that for me.
Okay, and then Garen's outfit is gold and green. Keston's outfit was gonna be gold and green. Do gold with green accents instead of green with gold accents, but I don't think that fits. RGB. I mean RGB.
Rugub.
Okay, I don't hate this sketch now. It's very sketchy, but you know.
That's good. Oh, time to move on to the old man. I'll let it figure things out.
I just kind of color blobbed all over it, and I was like, yeah, that looks kind of like what I was going for.
That works. You're dark enough. I don't think so. I think
Okay, I want you. Odd and Slanesh are playing Baldur's Gate 3. So I was like, y'all have fun. I'm gonna go hang out with Court and Lynn.
I bought the first Divinity because it was like on sale for like $6.
Uh-huh.
And I really like Original Sin 2. So I was like, why not? But I was like, I'm
Right.
not starting this until I finish other games. So this is just here and available for me to play when I'm ready to play it.
Good.
No idea
okay.
if it's any good or not. It was good enough to get a sequel, and that's all that matters.
Yeah.
Oh. My OBS stopped. Okay.
Lovely.
Rip.
Is that just like
And
wonderful?
now it's reconnected. Well, the nice thing about the fact that I'm recording it is that I can at least get the complete thing up on YouTube.
Yeah. Let's see. Monet, you're gonna have... They have a dark shirt or a dark apron. All the other castle folk have like yellow. Yellow and beige and blue. So you're gonna have a blue. You're gonna have blue pants.
Man, I don't know what's going on with my brain lately, but like I have a really hard time remembering what characters were in Gen 2 versus Gen 3.
Oh. Well, who are you confused about?
Like there was one point where I was trying to remember like which kids belonged in which gen, and I was like, did this event happen in with this kid in that one, or did it happen in this one with that one? And blah, 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 blah.
if it's DJ and the gang with DJ, it's Gen 3.
Yeah.
So DJ, Kyre, Stormy, Danny.
Yeah, well, I basically how I need to think about it is like, are these the Guardian Spirit kids, or are these the Guardian host kids?
Yeah, that works.
Yeah, because the Guardian Spirits didn't have kids until Gen 3.
Yeah, because they didn't get bodies until the end of Gen 2 because Suguru was being a pain in the ass. Mostly because Izray was being a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
She's a bitch. Girl said I
Fuck
can
Stacy,
cause.
she's a bitch.
Yeah, she said I can cause problems on purpose, and I'm going to because nobody can stop me.
I can be a problem. And she did.
And so she was. She's a problem in the D&D game. She's a problem in the not D&D game. Like if anybody's a problem, it's Stacy.
Fuck Stacy, she's a bitch.
Stacy's mom has got it going on.
All that I want and I waited for so long.
Stacy,
I'm
can't
using
you
the wrong
see you're just
button.
not the girl for me? I know it might be wrong, but I'm in love
I'm
with
in love with
Stacy's
Stacy's
mom.
mom.
Fuck. Oh, I gotta set up a hotkey for expand selection again.
Oh, this is gonna be shitty.
It's okay.
At this point, I'm just like, it doesn't have to be great. I just want it to be done.
It's all that matters.
Nin's like, Gen 2 is the middle child.
Which is hilarious, because I like Gen 2 a lot.
I like Gen 2 too. I don't know why I like my brain has been having such a hard time. I think it's because like I read some of the gens out of order when I was rereading things.
That
So
would make sense.
then I got all confused as to what things happened where.
Yeah, that would do it.
Like, Gen 2, good. I'm like, still really happy with it.
It's gonna be fun to get there eventually.
One day.
I don't think I'm gonna clean this up. I think I'm going to screenshot it and call it done.
That is valid.
I don't know. I haven't looked for it, but I'm not entirely sure if that file that I had of Aztel it still exists.
You don't know if it still exists.
Man,
I don't know
if
if
you
it
want to
still
see my
exists.
doodle, it's in the Discord, like, channel convo thingy.
Discord channel combo thing. Oh yeah. Looks good.
Thank you. I've been playing a lot of dress-up game. Can you tell?
Can you tell?
Yeah, I don't know if that file might have gotten nuked in the great
Lawsoning.
Lawsoning.
The great Lawsoning.
Yeah, you know, when we accidentally
I know.
lost.
I know exactly what you're talking about. I just was chuckling over the name.
We need to give it like some like era defining name.
The great lossening.
Yeah.
The great lesson learned.
The great sadness. The great big no good mess up.
Yeah.
Just didn't mark it after that that book that has the long title. Not very good, very sad.
Well, I think it's like Judy Moody and the Not So Great Summer or something like that.
Maybe?
I don't know if
can't
Not
it's
so
remember.
good,
movie,
very
but
bad day.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Look at that old man. He definitely looks like he would yell at some children. Which is good, because he should. That's his right.
it's his God-given right. Who doesn't want to like yell at some children sometimes? Children are fuckers.
I sure hope they're not.
Arnie.
All right, let me rephrase. Children are cunts. Better?
If I throw this up on YouTube, I'll probably have to edit that part out.
Yeah, YouTube doesn't like certain words.
Yeah.
We'll just demonetize you,
Which-
it's fine.
If you're not monetized in the first place, it doesn't really matter.
Fair enough.
Ask me how I know.
But we want to be family friendly.
No, we don't.
Yeah, I know, it's a joke.
Friendly.
Ooh, should I give him... Oh, I don't want to give him red because... Damn it. I don't know what I'm doing. Alright, we'll come back to that.
I don't know. What are you doing? Who are you working on right now?
Well, I can't figure out what colors to do for Keston.
Not red if he's gonna be that color.
Yeah. But, like...
You went with a really green teal.
Yeah, I did. His too blue would make him just look like Gadmir. I can change up his teal. I think that's not a problem.
Yeah, well, because too green and he's gonna look like Karen.
Too green looks like Garen. Too blue looks like Gadmir.
Could you do like a less saturated teal?
Yes.
Yeah, that might be the solution here, is make him a little less saturated, because the Garen and Gadmir are both pretty saturated.
Yeah. Well, and also he's old, so he could just be less saturated by proxy of being an old man.
Oh no, my saturation! It's been stolen from me by the youth.
I've been sun bleached.
Layer, image adjustments, hue and saturation. Let's desaturate. Let's bring it up in lightness.
When my saturation come back from the war?
I was gonna have him be like green and gold. And like it would be like forest green all through here. Then gold. That all through here. But Garen's green and gold.
He's just a big fan. Garen's #1 fanboy.
Because if I turn on Ellery's layer, she's gonna be like red because she's Russia.
She should be green.
Why would she be green?
Celery.
Huh? Oh.
Celery.
She's red and gold because Russia. Oh, inking her is gonna be fun.
She must seize the means of production.
Maybe like ale. There's gonna be silver or white. Maybe more on the. Yeah, no. I could go like a brown side. Dead. Yeah, she could have brown hair instead of silver hair.
Bro, that looks green.
That looks green.
It looks green on my screen.
That's brown.
Like a swampy green. I don't know why.
No green to be found here.
I changed it to a different screen and it looks better. I just looked up and I was like, That monitor is starting to lose its color.
Well, that's not good.
No, but it's old. Make them while we sleep. I found a cute little idle game where you're like taking care of a pet. And I got this weird because it's the year of the snake, I got this weird like snake critter. And I named it Udon because I was like,
Udon!
snake critter.
Our boy. Let's see, a long dragon.
And the fun thing is, whatever color of bug you feed it, it changes color. So I've only fed it blue and green, so it's like teal as fuck. And I'm like, yes, good boy. Teal boy. And I have a hairstyle that changes based off of what color your pet is. So we went from being like a basic kind of brown to like neon blue, and I was like, perfect.
Ooh. What if I, instead of yellow and green for him? Okay, come on, thing. Thank you. Sorry, I just like was Googling ideas. What if instead of these colors? We go for like some classic like cherry blossom stuff? Like,
You want to make him
Make
pink?
the man pink.
not make him pink, but like give him some pink.
Make the man pink.
You could do pink, white, and like baby blue.
Trans flag, let's go.
Soft.
I like that color.
I can switch colors around. Like, I might switch the yellow and the pink positions. I think I will switch the yellow and the pink sleeves. What about like that?
I like that. Yeah, I like that.
I could also do. Let me get my colors over here. So. Excuse me. Could just make him pink.
Make him pink. We stand a pink king.
Do that.
Ew, I don't like the dark color on the chest. Maybe make it a little lighter? Like the green a little lighter? Or more blue? I don't know. Like a seafoam green? Well, he's already kind of seafoam green.
Yeah, I don't think that works as well, just overall. I don't think the pink like that works as well.
Yeah.
I could also switch it up and be like, let's do pink here. And then do yellow underneath. I don't like that. I think this is what we go with. Okay, cool. Lynn, what do you think about this color? I am dying.
I don't know how I feel about it.
That's fine.
I don't think I like the pink.
Okay, what if instead of pink, what if I did a lighter pink? almost white. I don't think I like that.
I don't particularly like the super light pink. But it might just be the dark pink against it that I don't really like.
Well, I could keep his color palette really muted. Excuse me.
I think one of the problems you might be running into is that the colors don't feel particularly cohesive because like he's green but his hair is kind of orange, and then you're throwing in pinks.
Yeah.
Like you might want to go for something that is more of like an not, how do you pronounce it? When all the colors are in the same family.
Analogous.
Yeah, analogous color scheme.
Well, what if we made his hair... I wanted to do the orange hair, but I could use the orange elsewhere. What if I switched his orange out for... I don't hate that. But love it either. Oh, image. Select color range. This one. Just this one. I could make his hair white. Slash gray. And then I could reuse this yellow. And then maybe... that blue's... What about like that?
I think that's better.
I don't think it's perfect though.
No.
Oh, why is coloring so annoying? Alright, where's my internet browser? Okay. What color is this? And color station kind. Oh, they made everything pro now. Coolers. Oh, that lime's not good. Bruce. Oh, good night, Nan.
Night, Nin!
He's 7-9. That's just 3 purples that are the same. Bleh. This might work. Let's see. Oh, I like that. I'm being bedinged. Right. Oh, I accidentally set the fill opacity to 0. Why is this not working? One. What about this?
I unmuted myself. You could hear me. I like that better.
What needs to be adjusted?
I'm trying to think about if it's either the color of the sleeves or if it's the color of the edging of the sleeves.
Either of those things can be changed.
That might need to be changed.
Like, does the edge of the sleeve need to be lightened?
I think so.
I could also just pick a slightly lighter color to do the sleeves too.
Yeah, I think my problem is if you lighten the sleeves, yeah, you're gonna lose his beard in it. I don't. That's too close to the skin color.
It looks like he spilled soccer on his dress.
Yeah, well, I tried, like, doing this. But I didn't like that. And I tried, like, his, the little accent bits on his shirt also having, like, double colored.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't like that either. I could also, like, and like little like clouds. Try not to like overcomplicate it, because but I could
Yeah.
I could do like, you know, this that shape, but like down there, and then just build this in.
In Discord, I shared my favorite outfit in Infinity Nikki,
Mm-hmm.
because that is because since it's a dress up game, you take a lot of pictures, and so they added a lot of like poses and stuff and a lot of cute like places to take pictures. And the picture function is really good. So I've just been taking lots of pictures. Like I'm gonna make this an art reference later.
Having art reference is good. I kind of dig the pink though. I dig the blue and the pink together.
Yeah, I dig that.
I think it's just kind of fun. It's a matter of what the heck to do with this. away from that for minutes because I don't know what to do with it.
Yeah, it doesn't hurt to step away from it for a bit.
Valid.
Although I do like what I've got right now. Just a second. Okay, I think we're gonna do something else because I'm stuck. Oh yeah, she does have. Oh, I made his shit orange?
Oh, there you go. There's your colors right there.
Orange? I was like, wait a minute, I painted them in color. They're not like super amazing or anything, but oh, I don't know if I like that. I think I like the pink more. Funny that I like basically made Cormac's stuff exactly the color it needed to be.
Mm-hmm.
I just like couldn't figure out what color his cape was. That's funny. These things are tiny. Okay. Let's see. Work on. Oh, I'm working on 3. Oh boy. Look at that face. Look at his dumb, perfect face. Arrgh!
Was this all infirmary stuff?
No, this is Gedmir's office stuff.
Mm.
Which I was like, I'm not redrawing this stuff.
Oh, this is them getting their Magatomas.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, if I remember correctly, a lot of those pages were fine.
Yeah, they were just a little tight for dialogue. Oh yeah, I was struggling to draw, so I quit drawing. I'm struggling to exist. I think I'm done with this. I think I'm not gonna draw anymore. I think I'm gonna cull some lambs. Miss, how long are you staying up?
I don't know.
You want to see if I can't get multiplayer to work?
Sure.
Beat. Alright. I'm gonna stop streaming and then I'll come back to stream.